was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years.
Yes, I'm wondering who actually go to the theater to watch this movie. The kind of backlash I'm seeing on social media, watching all her interviews, what I see on daily basis is just massive backlash from fans.
When I was doing this film. I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign. I
I don't think I've ever seen such a condescending, smug Disney princess ever in my life. I don't even know what movies she has been in to get her to have this Disney role. It's just every single interview that I have seen her do for this movie is just so smug and so condescending. To a point where, like, is she supposed to be, like, I don't know, uplifting us as women? Because it sounds terrible, and I don't want to be included in that part of womanhood. If this is the way Disney is trying to get women into watching their films, I don't think they're doing it right. Because she made us sound like women only matter if they are hateful of love, hateful of any kind of romance, and we only exist to thrive and be a leader, which, hey, it is okay if you want to, but not every woman wants to be that. And a lot of women actually want romance, and maybe some, like, decent romance at that. Like, her demeanor is so off-putting that I will never ever go watch this movie ever again. Like, even when, and I'm so off-putted, like, I'm so, like, offended, like, grossed by it, and I don't even think the movie is even actually made yet.
Yes, just like Barbie banned in many countries, we have Kuwait, and in fact many countries in Asia, because it promotes trans, these woke gender ideologies. Now we are talking about Snow White. When you look at this lady, the way she portrays the movie from this interview, you cannot tell me, I hated the movie, I watched it once, I never went back there. We are not in the 19th century, we are into, so a lot has to change. People still care about love, they want to fall in love, they want to be appreciated, women want to be uplifted. This lady coming out to talk about Disney, if they want women to watch these movies, these are some kind of things they want to see, they want to be encouraged. Not all women will actually like the idea, just to work. I want to be the president. I want to be that is the idea the movie is all about. But they fail to understand that not every person is actually interested into all these. Before you cast someone in a movie, you need to actually know the person, like how the society perceive that person, because it will be important, and it will encourage people, to actually watch that movie. When you bring in some kind of character, at the end of the day, you will see yourself losing, because I see Destiny, already dying on this movie when it's not even out. The kind of backlash he's getting, it is to tell you that nobody will be interested, to even go to the theater or to spend money to watch this, because of what she has done, recently, single-handedly destroying the movie alone without any help from any person. That is what she is doing. I don't know if they actually realize what is happening.
The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
So we didn't do that this time. Cast a guy in the movie,
Right.
Andrew Burnap, great dude. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut, who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online. I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on. She's not gonna be saved by the prince, and she's not gonna be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. Reality is that the cartoon was made 85 years ago. It's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power and what a woman is fit for in the world. And so when we came to reimagining the actual role, Snow White has to learn a lot of lessons about coming into her own power before she can come into power over a kingdom.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's the proactive one, and she's the...
Somebody sent this out on Twitter. Rachel Zegler is single-handedly destroying this movie. My TikTok feed is full of people on all sides posting about her holy damn though crappy attitude is not okay, and Snow doesn't need to be modern. It is impressive how people she turned against see Snow White. Rachel Zegler admitting she didn't like Snow White growing up, saying she had only watched it once before getting the rule is so sad to me. Out of millions of women who love the character, care about the story, and yet this is who we get. It is so clearly tells you how people perceive this. If you have not watched a character and if you don't like the character, I don't know why you pick up that you could have rejected if you don't like the character. Because the image she is portraying, putting out here, it is just destroying this movie the more.
Dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
I didn't
was
know that those
scared
things
of
were
the
mutually
original cartoon.
exclusive.
I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. The ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures, doesn't sound like something a little kid would like.
You would think that they could find somebody to play Snow White who, I don't know, actually liked Snow White. It's the condescending hubris that really gets me with the whole, well, it's not 1937. First of all, first full-length animated feature, won an Oscar, changed cinema forever. Maybe don't shit on it. The thing that really grinds my gears is that all of this commentary